Good morning, everybody. It is still early and there's frost on the roofs and the sun is shining. I'll have to give you a peek. We have had unusually warm weather. I got Swiss chard trying to come up in the garden, and we're 3 months ahead of time, but who's complaining? But this video is about, I had the kitchen cupboard doors redone. Now, some of the bigger places I went to, they said people don't like it when they just get their cupboard doors. But we wanted to avoid taking everything, appliances, everything out of the kitchen. The inside of all the cupboards but one was pretty good, so I thought if I stick to white, which it was, and the inside cupboards will look fine. So it can be done, and way cheaper than taking everything out, the counters, and making whole new cupboards. And why waste the cupboards when they're still good? So it's finished. There's a few things I want to do that I haven't done yet. And, oh, just a sec. I'm coming back. Now, Wolfgang Heinz, this is his business card. I'll try and get it right close up. There we go. He is terrific. When he said he'd come, he came. When he said he'd phone, he phoned. You know, reliability. And we were so happy because he quoted us a quote and we came in just under it, so we're happy about that. He worked so hard. I mean, he barely took 5 minutes for lunch. He worked from first thing in the morning till supper time, 2 full days. But it is beautiful, and I'm just going to show you around and show the difference in case someone out there is thinking about replacing their cupboard doors. And then I'll give you a short orchid tour. So, yes, thank you, Ecoline Woodwork Limited. Here we go. Now, my New Year's resolution is to not make you guys dizzy when I do this. So I don't know, but when I was showing the old cupboards, I showed you the pantry. And it was a bifold door. It was just terrible. Now this is the one cupboard. He remade the whole cupboard. And do you know, see the trim around the doors? He did not put one nail in there. He put those little biscuits, I think they're called. And there's not one nail. It's so beautiful. It's such a nice finish. Now, wood is more expensive, but this is the most expensive of the wrapped doors. The quality is awesome. And not only that, here we go. Remember when I opened the bifold? This is my new cupboard. Yeah, I can see everything. There was all these tiny little cubby holes in here. I can adjust shelves if I want. I mean, I got more stuff in here than I had before. And isn't it nice, Maggie? Isn't it? It is nice, yes. Yeah, your food's in there, I know. So, yes, we are pleased with that. I didn't realize the old door was such an eyesore. Painted all black. So, this whole area has just brightened up. Yeah, it just made everything look so nice. Now, into the kitchen. Okay, now, the next greatest thing I liked is we had these corner cupboards. We got 3 of them, and there was a metal thing running down here with a long metal thing going through that would never stay there, and it was all rusty and awful. You couldn't open the whole door. Look at this. I can open the whole door now, and look at the big healthy hinges. Yeah, that is awesome. And so these are the same drawers. Jack made these, but they're the same drawers with just the fronts. So just the fronts have been replaced. And up here too, just the front. As you can see, the insides were good. The only cupboard I'm going to paint the bottom of is under, I'll probably do this trim here. I'm going to do, and this one cupboard, I won't open it, under the sink. It was our worst cupboard. They were just terrible. So I'm going to paint inside there. So, yes. Is this beautiful? Now this pantry was made years ago, and so it's got all new doors and drawer fronts. It's like beautiful. Inside, the old cupboard shelves, they hadn't made big enough, and they were about to break, and they just had plastic hooks that held them up here, and he uses his real strong ones. So he says, you know, these are falling off, and they're cut like a ½ an inch to an inch too short. So he made new shelves here. He was so good. This drawer here by the stove, it always hit. When you opened it, it always hit the stove. Look at this. He leveled everything out. It wasn't easy either, and he got everything fixed and leveled the stove. Excellent, excellent. And there was this part in here that we were going to put white on, that he put some stainless steel, and that turned out nice. So yes, we're very pleased. So now we'll give you a quick tour of the orchids. You know, the good thing about when you're raising your own orchids is you have them from when they're first opening. You have them for maybe 4 or 5 months. That's about the average time. So you really get to enjoy them for a long time. And they're healthy. They've been through the doors open and dust and everything else. So yeah, we're pretty happy with that. They've survived. And now that they're away from the cold window, it's also improving. So we're still waiting for some to come out. They're getting closer. And look at Moonglow. She's got more buds opening. She's just beautiful. Yeah. I mean, I'm suggesting January, February, March, April. We could see May. We will see, but we could see May. And that's the beauty of this. Yeah. This is the one I had too close to the glass because it was hanging in the back. And this is the other one that I trimmed 2 off. But the others are opening fine now that I've moved them forward. So, and in the back is the garden show one. I'm waiting for the other ones to open there. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm thoroughly addicted to this hobby. Yeah, and there's more coming. But the one I'm so curious about is the spike. I mean, this orchid has been so healthy, and the spike is still growing and growing. There's some buds starting to come. Yeah. Okay, we'll move into the other room because this was mostly about the cupboards for those that were interested. So down here is the little one I'm babying. Now, it was in such bad state, I could have done the bag and humid thing, but I have no success with that. So I planted it as I do all of mine and put it somewhere just out of a bright light but warm. So lots of blossoms still coming. Slowpoke, definitely slow. We don't know. And of course we have this one. And there's more coming. And I'm happy to say we have a leaf coming on the minis. I think they're going to settle in just fine. So that is it. I'm going to show you how cold it is outside, and then that'll be it for today. And I appreciate you comments. I'm having lots of fun answering them. As you can see, there's snow on the mountains. Let's see if I can get a close up there. Yeah, there's lots of snow on those mountains. Yeah, and frost on the roofs. It is winter out there, but it's so beautiful come the daytime. The sun is out. It's just gorgeous. So thanks everybody, and we'll see you in a few days with some more things to show you. Bye now.